So we got the StangMode. Look at that. He's even got StangMode tape. That's pretty good. So I'm very curious to see what lurks inside of the mystery box. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to VogelStang. Thanks for tuning into this video. And today, what do we have? So today is it's gonna be an install, of course, but it's one of the easiest installs that you could possibly come by for the Mustang. So it's not going to take long. It's going to be quick. It's going to be easy, but I am long overdue for this mod. So I have now what? I have no keys, so I can't really tell you. I was going to tell you the mileage, but I'm around 16,000 miles. I should have gotten this mod a long time ago. It should have been one of the first mods to get, but I don't know. I kept putting it off because I don't know. You know, I felt like it was a little pricey. However, it's beneficial to the engine, and really I should have just disregarded the price and just said, okay, let me get this because this is better for my engine. But I didn't. However, better late than never. So, and of course, I'm sure if you're wondering what it is, you could probably guess. What simple mod can you install that's around $160 and is beneficial for your engine? Of course, it is an oil catch can. JLT 3.0. And we're going to go ahead and install that and maybe talk about a few other things that are on the horizon for Deathstroke. Yes. Have I told you? I don't think I have officially mentioned the name of my Mustang, have I? Which is strange. I thought I would have mentioned this in the first video, the second video, the third video, fourth video, somewhere in there, one of those early videos, and maybe in every video, however. So I will start referencing the beautiful Mustang. Serena is her name. Deathstroke is her build name. So, and I don't know if you guys can see, but we do have Deathstroke here in the house, in the passenger seat. It's about time Deathstroke gets a catch can. To do the install of the catch can is very simple. You don't need too many tools. If you have a strut tower brace, you will need some extra tools to get that off. So if you do have a strut tower brace, you are going to need a torque wrench and a 15mm socket. If you don't have a strut tower brace, you won't need those. You would just need some sort of screwdriver to get off the plastic cover pieces, plastic like caps on the engine cover, a 10mm socket for the nuts that hold down the engine cover, a ratchet, some sort of magnetic tool might help, and I'll show you why when I get to it. Some sort of magnetic tool. If you have a magnetic 10mm socket, that would be great, but if you don't, you may need some sort of magnetic tool to help with the nuts, or maybe thin like needle nose pliers or something to get the nuts back on. I'll show you when I get there. So we're just going to remove this plastic retainer cap piece for the strut tower brace nut. We're just going to break these loose for now. And then I'm just going to come back with a gun. Off. Okay, it's that one. It's that one. Make this easy, I'm gonna take a 10mm. I'm gonna take a 10mm and undo the nut on the battery, the positive battery cable. I'm just going to take that off for a second while I remove the strut tower brace, and I'm going to put that back on. I'm not going to tighten down the nut just now, because taking it back off again to put the strut tower brace back on. So now we're at the point where we need to get the engine cover off. So to do that is very simple. Just a little screwdriver inside the side of here, and that pops right out. Same thing on the other side, pops right out. So this is also a 10mm nut down in there. And see, this is what I'm talking about. To get these back in, this is way down there. So like, I wouldn't be able to thread that on there with just my fingers alone. I can't reach down there with 2 fingers. So you're gonna need something to get that back on. I'll cover that later. All right, there's that one. That one's probably done. Now you have a couple different options. You could just lift this off and the nut should stay inside the holes. However, I just like to grab them with the magnetic tool. That way I know they won't go anywhere. There we go. Once you have that off, you just simply pry up. I'm just going to use 2 hands so I don't crack anything. Alright, here's what the engine cover looks like. So really it's got like these little like pegs with little knobs at the end. I wouldn't pull from the edges so much because you may break the plastic. Try to pull up somewhere close to each one of these. So if you're taking it off, you can see that there are the holes that it goes into. So if you're interested in where to pull up from, that's where they are. Engine cover is off, and this couldn't be easier to get to. It's right on top right here, this hose. You're just going to push back on this blue piece right here, and that unclips. Just pull it off. Same thing, just follow the hose around. Same thing on the other side, down here. Or push back on the blue tab and pull it off. Get your JLT catch can, or whatever catch can you're putting on. Well, for this example, we'll be using the JLT, and just slip that piece on until it snaps, and do the same thing on the other side until it snaps, and that is it. Simple, easy 5-minute install. And now we'll just throw the engine cover back on. Okay, so now to get these nuts back on inside those holes, and that's where my magnetic tool comes into play. I just take the magnetic tool and I put the nut at the end of the magnetic tool, and Just get down in there and should be able to twist it on. And as I pull out, the nut is gone. Same thing on the other side. All right, easy. So if you got a magnetic tool, that's the easiest way I found to do it. And tighten down. Throw the plastic covers back in. I'm gonna have to put the strut tower brace back on. And to do that, I'm going to remove the battery cable again, fit it on over there, onto the studs, and put the battery cable back on. And tighten this down. Switch over to the 15mm. Get these started. Same thing on the other side. Just putting the 15mm nuts back on that we took off. And tighten it down. That's pretty much it. We'll put the battery cover back on, not backwards, but the correct way. And throw our little push pins back in. And that does it for the installation. So very easy, no problems at all, and we now have some engine protection against harmful contaminants. So if you don't have a catch can, get one. Don't wait like I did, just get one right off the bat. So we get the StangMode. Look at that, he's even got StangMode tape. That's pretty good. So I'm very curious to see what lurks inside of the mystery box. And apparently I think my cat is curious as well. What's inside? Oh, you don't care about the box, do you? Alright, so let's get it open here. Waited quite some time for this, understandably so. I know, I'm sure you got a lot of orders, so it took about a month or so to get it, but it's all good. Good things are worth waiting for. So let's see. Come on. Oh, we got some sort of metal sign. I'm always down for a metal sign. Let's see which one it is. Oh yeah, that is cool. All right, I'm pretty happy about that one. That's an awesome metal sign. Definitely a good good thing to hang up. Looks like we got a backpack here. Alright, so backpack, throw some patches on there. It's a decent looking backpack. Alright. And we got the multifunctional seamless wear tube. .5.0 key hanger, I guess this is. Some hanger of some sort. Ah, I got a coyote hat. Pretty nice. I always like the hats. I like the curved hats as well. I'm not big on the flat bill hats. StangMode card. A few more things in here. StangMode sticker. Mustang magnet. Ah, what is this? Oh, that's cool. It's like a skull key bottle opener and can opener. Very cool. Like it. And a bullet keychain, looks like also a bottle opener. Alright, so not bad, pretty good turnout. Either way, it's always nice to get entries for a giveaway car and get products in return. So I've entered into many giveaway car contests where you just basically pay for it, pay for some tickets, and that's it. You don't get anything in return. So it's always nice to get some products. So we'll lay these out nice. And there we go. There's the contents. Very cool stuff. Backpack. I have a lot of backpacks, but I seem to I can always use more. And this one actually looks this one is a pretty decent feeling backpack. Sometimes you get backpacks and they have very chintzy, thin kind of feel to them. This is nice. This is a nice sturdy backpack. The sign is awesome. Shelby Cobra. I'll definitely get hung up in the basement. And so overall pretty good. Nice job, StangMode. Alright, so it's the end of the video, guys. You know what to do. If you liked it, hit the like. You want to see more, hit the subscribe button. You want to know when I upload a video, hit the bell. Do all three, even if you don't, just to help me out. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. And until then, hammer down.